Hello everybody, welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Oh, that's a very creaky voice. Today I am playing one of my favourite mods, the Empire mods, if you can see here. You haven't been able to play this mod for quite some time because it's not actually been up to date with the patches, but with release of Piece of Our Time, you've finally been able to play it since it's been updated. So if you couldn't tell, today I am playing as France, and I will try and totally win the War of Spanish Succession down here, unlike how they did in real life where they only had a sort of partial victory. But before I start, I think I have to give an intro to the, a sort of background intro to this war because it's quite complicated. Very interesting war. I really do suggest you check it out on another YouTube channel. It is very interesting. Probably one of the most underrated wars in history. Alright, let's load in. I didn't know what to call it, to be honest, so I just typed that in. I always go silent when I type, I don't know why. I guess my brain just sort of blanks. Anyway, so imagine we're in 1698, right? We're in Spain, and Carlos II is so inbred, he can't reproduce. So everyone else in Europe realises one of the greatest powers in the world is going to have no monarch, which is going to cause the country to collapse, which means the balance of power in the entire continent is going to go to crap. Not good news, Britain. If you've ever watched that video, you know that's not true, and the problem will soon be back. But that is where we're basically up to. So let's just do a bit of prep, I guess. We need to get down to pressure Spain very quickly, though. Got an army of... Didn't mean to click off that. Is the music really loud? No. Okay. I'm just going to switch this all to infantry, to be honest. Horses aren't too good in this mod, in my opinion. I think sometimes they're more of a liability, and you have to, construct, horse equipment over here. Which I really don't want to do, to be honest, so I'm just going to focus more on... I don't know, just probably artillery and supplies, trains, all that. Civs, I need supply everywhere. One there. Our force is going to be very concentrated, to be honest. One there. Connect that. So we better be ready. Rather be ready than not. Research is just the basics that you'd normally expect. And resources, I'm going to trade with Spanish Peru because they will end up being my allies. This will be our main offensive army under the best military general around at this time. Well, not, maybe the best, along with the Austrian Eugene of Savoy, both very good military generals. These men will be tasked with going into Austria via Bavaria, not Bulgaria, and capitulating them. This army will just sit down here on Freiburg. No, not Switzerland, Freiburg, just to take them out. Another good attacking general. I think probably you lot can go up and prepare to attack or defend against the Dutch. I'll go with you. And then we just need an alright attacking general over here so we can take out Savoy because they will betray us. That is our prep done. Before we continue on, I'd like to have a look at the Austrian Habsburg family tree for one reason, to look at the Austrian, what would you call it? Claimant to the throne. Basically, these are the guy that the Austrians proposed be the emperor of, or the heir to Spain. So, Leopold is the current Austrian emperor, right? He's the Austrian king. He's the Holy Roman Emperor, right, currently. As you see here, he has two children, Joseph I, and then Charles over here. Leopold basically plans to give Joseph, the older son, like it always has been, the Austrian crown, while he will put Charles on the Spanish crown, you know? So we have a male line descendants going to Austria and a male line descendants going to Spain, while they're still brothers, so they'll be connected and the Habsburg Empire will return. While on the other camp, we have the French. Here is the current French king, our king here in his glory, and he is married to Maria Theresa of Spain. This obviously gives him a claim to the Spanish throne. He suggests we put Philippe, Duke of Anjou. I'm pretty sure that's his great-grandson. I don't know why the other son here is missing. I think this is inaccurate, because I'm sure it's Louis, le Grand Dauphin, the heir to the throne, Louis XIV's first son. Then he marries to Maria Anna of Bavaria, has a child, and then that child has Philippe. This chart, I'm pretty sure, is wrong. It's not mine, but imagine there's another person. I'm sure, or I'm just completely wrong. But basically, there is two people between Louis and Philippe of Anjou. Basically, they want this guy to go on the throne, so eventually, Philippe can also inherit the French throne and unite France and Spain, creating a giant superpower, or at least through descendants. Since at the time it was not believed that all Louis XIV and his son would die before Philip of Anjou, right? They thought that when they died, Philip would have already died and passed the Spanish throne on. This is not the case, but basically that's the gist they were getting. They just wanted the descendants from Philip of Spain to come and just take the French throne when a bunch of people have died already. But as you can see here, Louis le Grand Dauphin, no, le Petit Dauphin. So if you don't know what dolphin is, that word is Dauphin. That's just dolphin, and that's just pretty sure it's the coat of arms of the Bourbon family. Anyway, the Grand Dauphin is like the Prince of Wales in England. It's the heir to the throne. Then le Petit Dauphin is the next in line. And then, of course, we have Philippe, Duke of Anjou. Oh, I'm completely missing the point. That is the other Louis I was talking about. He's next in line. He was born before Philippe. So when Louis XIV died, it's this Grand Dauphin guy. Then it's Louis, Duke of Burgundy. Then it's Philippe. But both this guy, Louis le Grand Dauphin, and Louis, Duke of Burgundy, die before Philip, surprisingly. And so this sort of lays the groundwork, so when Louis XIV dies, Philip will be the only boy, or the oldest boy, of the male line descendants to take the throne. So now there's the same king on both thrones, but that wasn't thought of yet because they were all still alive. But it's laying the groundworks, right? So that is the sort of family situation, and that's like the two camps and who they're rooting for. That was a long intro. Let's get back to Hearts of Iron 4 now. The Holy League are currently fighting the Ottomans. They're getting destroyed. And they just signed peace. Yeah, GG's. Downfall of the Ottoman Empire starts here. Damn it, I clicked off the event. Basically, whatever his name is, Joseph Ferdinand of Bavaria has died of smallpox, and the issue of Spanish succession has arisen again because there is no longer a successor to the Spanish throne anymore. Looks like we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Now let's prepare for the impending crisis. Now I shall start pressuring Spain to see if I can win their nobility over. And then they'll crown my boy Philip of Anjou. There it is. He's the Duke of this place. Now, there is this guy called Cardinal Portocarrero. He's a cardinal, and he is a member of the pro-French faction. He is going to help us, while Carlos's wife, Maria Anna, not the one over here, but the Spanish Maria Anna, is the leader of the pro-Habsburg faction, so we don't want her. She's bad. So it's good that Cardinal Portocarrero's here, because he's going to help us, because he's our best friend. He's going to be like the devil on Carlos's shoulder, whispering in his ear, yo, let the French take over. Even though he's not going to be on his shoulder, because Carlos is on his deathbed. Now I will look to the east and start clicking this decision to win over influence. Just realised I had the music off from the game. just to do that little family section. Just turned it back on. I'm sure you're not going to tell the difference anyway. It's quiet as hell. I completely forgot about the terrorists in our country. It's the Protestants. They keep blowing things up. And I'm going to pressure the friendly German states into becoming my allies. Nice. Both of them joined in. Now I shall secure the Rhine. Now I shall answer the Portuguese question. Now I shall influence Mainz. I didn't expect them to join. They hate me anyway. And welcoming Portugal to the ever-growing Bourbon Alliance. Now I shall sway the Palatinate. And now I'm going to secure Hessian support, and the Palatinate has also joined. Thank you. Now I have a bridge to Bavaria. Let's get the English king in exile. Now I'm going to start dealing with all of my religious problems. Let's just suppress more Protestants. I think about now, with Carlos's death approaching, is a good time to talk about the Treaty of London 1700s. I'm pretty sure they called that the Second Partition Treaty as well. Proposed by the Brits again. They proposed that they put the Austrian candidate, Charles, the youngest son of Leopold, like I said earlier, on the Spanish throne. But France not only would gain Naples and Sicily, as they were first promised, they would also gain Milan and Navarre. Since they have like a claim on it, I'm pretty sure, from like ages ago, but yeah. But, basically, during these partitions, Spain was never told until they actually found out, so they weren't really invited anyway. And when Austria found out about the treaty too, they weren't told about the second treaty. They got a bit angry because they didn't want to partition the Spanish Empire, and neither did the Spanish. So, Carlos always amended his will. He said Joseph Ferdinand will be the heir to my throne, but he will not partition the empire. And then he said, he amended his will again, saying, okay, Charles will be my heir to the throne, but my empire will not be divided. They've always been defiant of the partition part, which makes this whole situation a bit uneasy. It's almost like the treaty is barely holding itself together. And we'll see that with the Spanish defiance to crown Charles, and instead crowning Philippe, which is always good news for us. So now we have the Habsburg having the throne promised to him, but he's not going to get it. And we have more land promised to us, but we also aren't going to get it because we are going to actually win the Spanish over anyway. So even though Spain has promised to crown the Habsburg, we've already hijacked their nobility, and Cardinal Portocarrero is still whispering in his ear saying, you shouldn't really do this, yeah? The French are so strong, they have the biggest military in Europe, yeah? We should just ally with them and it'll be better, it'll be more beneficial, And they won't actually divide your empire, they don't want to do that. That is what the Louis' agents in Spain has been trying to convince him, basically, that the French supported the unity of the empire, even though they had agreed on the partition, the French had agreed on the partition internationally. But eventually he will fall for it, just as he's about to die. But currently the Habsburgs are winning. But he will be won over. Always the French, they're evil people, I tell you. I'm going to do this so I don't get worse relations with the Pope. And this is it. Carlos II has been ill his entire life, and now he's on his deathbed. But as he lay there, Cardinal Portocarrero is just able to convince Carlos. Just before he dies, Carlos one more time amends his will in favour of Philippe of Anjou. Now, after the efforts of winning over the Spanish nobility and Cardinal Portocarrero, Carlos will let Philip take the Spanish throne. Let's get these buffs. And he's dead. Come to me, Spain. You will be mine. And in defiance of the Second Partition Treaty, Philip has been crowned King of Spain, and Austria is now not very happy. Not only that, and England isn't very happy either because we've broken the treaty. And we haven't even partitioned with Austria, so war is literally unavoidable now. Well done, guys. At least the Spanish nobility and Porto Carrera isn't there, but at least the Spanish nobility and Porto Carrera are happy now. And I am too, because I can ally with the Spanish. And Spain has joined the alliance, baby. Now, I will do the Spanish connection, because, yeah, we're related. Welcome in. And also, Louis has announced in Versailles, when Philip was announced as King of Spain, that Philip and his descendants will be able to lay claim to the French throne, and that basically means France and Spain will unite in the near future, and that also means that England is now going to join in on the fight, because it was only Austria, but now that there's going to be two big powers uniting, England might just have to join in. Look how big the blue alliance is, look how big it is. Stop blowing my stuff up, you terrorists! And Franco-Spanish connection. With Philip of Anjou ascending to the throne of Spain and deepening the connections between the two nations, it seems only appropriate for cultural exchanges and diplomatic meetings to be held to cement our two nations together. Regardless of the situation in Europe and what the future holds, France and Spain will stand together as one. I'm not sure that happened in real life. Anyway, prepare the Italian front. Because the Italian front is actually what starts the war, I'm pretty sure. Or it was the first battle of the war. Its actual war is only declared like 1702, even though the first battle started in 1701. Now, doctrine of offence. Note that's defence, wrong one. Now I may as well get this war goal, even though they haven't joined the alliance yet. I don't know if they've been turned down or what. But the Austrians have joined the Grand Alliance, and war is on the horizon, literally like round the corner. We colonised our first state, Newfoundland. I need more factories in 70. Okay, I may as well just give it to these guys. Ooh, this is scary. They're coming. They're coming now. No, I'm just going to continue with this focus, to be honest. I don't think I'll finish it, though. Oh, the war has started. Okay. I may as well just go in and get Savoy now. Oh, no, it's the big war now. Big war. Oh, Savoy didn't join their alliance, so I may as well just take their land, I guess. Savoy, don't want Piedmont, but yes, yes. And then I guess just pop it the rest. Nice. Let's prepare for the big offensive against the Austrians. I just realised I should not have been doing this focus. I should have been doing this one. To not waste equipment, I'm going to wait for the attack. Because I'm going to do the Hungarian Rebellion. Now, the Hungarian Rebellion. The Hungarian Rebellion will definitely help us here. They hold out pretty well as well. I think that's because they're so distracted over here. What the hell is this? Spanish Cornwall? Oh, there goes the uprising. Yeah, right. Relax. I guess we start in these focuses and wait for their troops to start leaving too. I honestly think it's just time to press the go button. Let's go. Let's see how far we get with this. Okay, we're pushing, but where's the next? Oh, it's probably. Oh, it is as well.
Attention.
It's Vienna. Pin you. Haha. Now the Silesian Revolt. Now let's support King James III. He's the true king. Yeah, totally. Now let's attract the Catholics. We're off to Vienna, boys. No, they got divisions in. Never mind. We're going. Let's go. Vienna's ours. Hold it, please.
Pareil.
Where are you going? Pinned.
Continue
Holy
d'avancer.
pin. Holy pin. Now it's aid the Tories. And we have a land border with Hungary, so I will invite them. Now I'm going to just do this focus. I don't want to try and invade England yet, I don't think. And now the Habsburg collapse. Oh, that is not good. Finally. Let's get the Irish angry, why not? Maybe not. The offensive is going well, actually. I can just battle plan this. Didn't expect this mod to be so easy. I mean, it's sort of easy back in the day when I used to be able to play it, but I'm really steamrolling them right now. I guess it's just because I'm just so good at Hearts of Iron, right, guys? Yeah, totally. Just because I'm just good. Yikes, it's not looking good for the good old Dutch. House of Economics, I guess? Oh, Ireland revolted and they signed a white peace. Nice. Oh. It looks like they're back. May as well invite them in. We have them on the run now. Even got a naval invasion going on. Go on then. Got the entire French army attacking the Dutch capital. Look at that. Look at them. Look at the little states go. Oh no. Just we need England now. Look at that tiny little state get squashed under the military might of France. Hey! Now raise the Highland clans and let's all go and attack Trier. Yeah, why not? Apart from this one army, I want you to be ready to go to Scotland. On Dunkirk. Oh, victory in the War of Spanish Succession. They've all capitulated. Yo, we won. Hooray. Yeah, yeah. Portuguese demands. Okay. Fate of the British regime. James Stewart will be a puppet to France, yes. Irish get independence. Scotland will be independent. Austria. All lands, including Croatia. And all your protection must go. Oh, hello, James. How are you doing? Oh, I can't do any of this. It doesn't even bypass them. Now that is really annoying. It didn't even bypass the focuses to form the Angevin Empire. Boring. Well, I may as well just fix these borders. It seems the peace deal just doesn't work. I guess I just gotta manually just get my claims, I guess. That's so annoying. I really wanted to go down this part of the focus tree. It's locked off, man. First invasion of the post-war adventures, we'll call them.
Écoutez.
That went quick. I'll just be taking all that. I think we dealt with the Huguenots. Yes. That focus sums it up perfectly. Spain, a Bourbon throne. Another war quickly over. To be honest, even though it might look bad, I may as well just take it. More land for me.
Écoutez.
Next conquest, the Dutch. This is why I've been sat in Spain for so long. It's the Aragonese. That's the Habsburg guy. Spain will get their land back, and I'm gonna take Catalonia, because why not? Switzerland shall be ours now. That was quick. Well, Genoa accepted our demands for Corsica, which is pretty nice. Now we will grow our empire, as we always have wanted to. Yes, yes, yes. Everything goes to New France. Let's go crush some American tribes. Why not? Let's give this to New France. And this also to New France. I can just annex New France. Oh, I can.
Écoutez.
And your army will be deleted. Let's go and invade everyone. Why not? War. War is my favorite. War, war, war. Thank you very much. I don't have enough to... The Piedmont. Yes, I want that. And that shall also be mine. And America is ours. Now it's expanded to Africa. Yes, we shall become the grandest empire in the world, even though we probably already are. Louisiana purchased this early? No. Who do you think you are? Alright, we're off to invade Morocco. And that was quick. I'm just going to take this all for myself. And I'll take your boat, never mind. Next target, Algeria. I think we might go to war with the Ottomans. Hooray, we're at war with the Ottomans. This is good news. You know what, I'm just going to call everyone in because it will help. It's literally just Catholic conquest of Muslim Africa. Hungary's doing alright. We are approaching the Holy Land and we are seizing Egypt. Egypt has been liberated. The Christian forces are back in Jerusalem. It's another crusade, baby. This really is just Battle Plan Simulator, to be honest. Very easy. Outside of Constantinople, we're in it, baby. And they capitulated. And that certainly is the death of an empire. We have secured the Holy Land and Constantinople. And just look at the extent of the alliance. Big Blue Bourbon alliance. Just shows how strong France is and how strong they could have been if they won the War of Spanish Succession. Now, the path for unification between the two nations has been, made. It's been just passed out now. It's basically gonna happen. Spain and France will unite, and the Empire and the Alliance will stand strong. As soon as Louis dies, I don't know where he dies, it will go straight to Philip V of Bourbon, who is currently ruling Spain, since his dad and his granddad, Philip's granddad and his granddad, will die before him, and then Louis will die. So, we have united France and Spain, and then the giant, largest empire in history is united forever, and the Ottomans stay beaten to a pulp. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This took a little while to record. This is my second day recording because I didn't finish it last night, which got me pretty annoyed. But hope you enjoyed watching. Comment what you want to see next. Remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye. There's been quite a big gap between videos, by the way, because I just sort of lost. I just forgot, to be honest. Forgot to make this video. But the Great Northern War is still going on. Wow! Look at him go. He's getting destroyed.